How do you hope to raise awareness for cystic fibrosis in the district?
I want everyone to know what it's all about and get everyone involved, all the teachers and all the students in the elementary, the high school, and middle school, and just have everyone have fun and raise money for a great cause.
We're also just trying to get everyone involved because it's a near and dear cause to Forest Hills family, so we're trying to spread the awareness.
Why is the volleyball marathon important to you?
The volleyball marathon is so important to me for many reasons. First and foremost, to keep the tradition of the marathon alive. It is so important for our students to give back to the community and be part of a charitable event. It's not just about money, but doing something for others. This is a function that you look back on for the rest of your life and remember the fundraising to the participation, the day of the event, and the families that you've touched. I want our students to have that same opportunity. Cystic fibrosis is the reason the marathon even started. It is a genetic disease that attacks the lungs and the digestive system. It has affected many families in our district. It is important to me to raise awareness for the families that have lost their fight and for the Forest Hills families who will one day have to battle cystic fibrosis.
How are the jaycees raising money for cystic fibrosis and the Aaron Hostetler Foundation? Gathering sponsors from many local businesses asking for whatever donation they can give to this worthy cause. We are also selling t-shirts. The cost for a t-shirt is $16. If you would like to play in the marathon, the cost for high school is $25, the middle school is $20, and the elementary school is $16. The money goes towards your t-shirt or donation and refreshments during the tournament.
Thankful to my steering committee. They are doing an amazing job. The enthusiasm, the excitement, the participation, and the anticipation is amazing. They really want to make this successful this year, and I know that they will. I am so proud of them and can't wait to see how successful they make the volleyball marathon.
So in 1975, there was two girls in the school, Mary Peters and Barbara Peters. They both had cystic fibrosis. So the senior class wanted to raise money for that cause. So they started what was called the Forest Hills JCS. So they began this fundraiser for cystic fibrosis. That's how it all started. So they played basketball. It wasn't volleyball, it was basketball. And they played basketball for 24 hours. What happened was that there were so many kids that joined, juniors and seniors, they opened it up, and they all played. Because I eventually ended up, when I was in class 79, I did the same thing. Well, it kept running until that point, and it was always for those two girls. We also had, in between there, we had a janitor named Lee Bailey who had two sons, and they had CF. Some of that money started to go there too, it was just for that cause. What happened was, so we ended up playing basketball until 1990 or 91, the former advisor quit. And up until that point, it was always the JCS would play every team from outside. They'd play basketball with the wheelchair guys. It was all outside organization. It wasn't inside the school at that point. So this class came, I took the advisor on because they asked me to take it over. So I took it over, and the kids came to me and said, "This summer's not fair. We don't all get to play all day." Okay, so how do you want to do this? Well, let's create a tournament, but we want to switch it. What do you want to switch it to? Volleyball, because not all girls are really good at basketball, and it was tough. So we switched it to volleyball, and that's how the team concept came about. So that went from there to how it is present, and I haven't been associated with it since 2005. I think that was the last year I did it. So what happened is that as it grew more teams. We had like 24 teams. We started 6 in the morning, and sometimes it would go to 11 o'clock at night, depending on the amount of kids and the amount of teams that were associated with it.
Some say love, it is a river that drowns the tender reed.
The charities involved in the marathon are near and dear to my heart. Aaron was a very wonderful friend of mine. We cheered together. We were in classes since kindergarten. Aaron passed away tragically in a car accident on September 29, 1996. She was doing nothing wrong, just one of those completely freaky accidents. Aaron was the vice president of the class of 1998. an honor student, a cheerleader, a very involved student at Forest Hills. Her laugh can still be heard by all that knew her. Erin just had a love of life and always wanted to have fun. She was one of those people that everyone knew and loved and just had the kindest heart you'd ever want to know. The impact of losing Erin in high school has been profound. I have stayed in touch with her family and am so excited to keep her memory alive at Forest Hills. The Erin Hostetler Scholarship Fund has been successful, but I can't wait to take it to a new level with my steering committee.